Sarah Taffera. We're here in DC to learn more about Intis Windows, their quest to be passive, and how they are greening this DC school.
When we were awarded the building, it still had the original windows from construction in the 60s, and so they were broken, dull, lots of them had bars over them. And so to create the learning environment we wanted, it was necessary. We knew right away to get rid of the windows and start over. It was a pleasant surprise to go to a construction meeting and see the price tag for them and the savings we could have while getting a higher energy efficiency. I mean, I think the biggest positive is just all of the natural light that we have in the room. So it opens the building up, and so the students don't feel like they're closed in into a space. You see in the building, we made the sloped roofs to maximize the amount of natural light we could get into the building.
The company started manufacturing its windows 18 years ago in Lithuania and ships its products all over the world. But in 2010, it made the decision to bring its super energy efficient windows to the US.
We do offer residential and commercial products. We have 3 different materials lines. It's a UPVC, it's a wood with aluminum clad, and just aluminum. Curtain walls, punched openings, lift and slides, stuff like that. Okay. In 2010, we saw an opportunity in US because we saw the passive house market starting to catch up. Our sales are not pushy sales. Our sales usually very educational sales. So the end client or end developer who buys our products, usually very knowledgeable people, a lot of them from the passive house community, who did a lot of research, who did a lot of studying, and we know exactly what we want.
Talk a little bit about how you have grown here in the US since you started 3 years ago.
We're doubling our sales every year, and I believe in 2 to 3 years we'll have enough volumes to have an operational plant in US and start manufacturing here.
You talk about super energy efficient windows, so can you explain why your windows are so energy efficient?
All of our frames are thermally broken. We use just triple glazing with 2 low-E coatings filled with argon or krypton gas, and a spacer. We use warm edge spacers, which are much less heat conductive or energy conductive than aluminum spacers.
We've heard a lot recently about the term passive house. A few window companies are even touting the fact that their windows meet the passive house standard. So we asked Talalis to explain what the term really means.
Passive house is this super energy efficient building, which is very airtight, and I can give you a number what the airtightness is. The minimum airtightness for the passive house is 0.6 air exchange per hour at 50 pascals. In your average house, it's about somewhere from 6 to 10 air exchange per hour. So 10 to 20 times more airtight buildings. Another important thing, eliminating the thermal bridges. So meaning no cantilevered balconies, no exposed concrete. Everything needs to be thermally broken and insulated.
Intis says the Capital City Charter School is the first in the US to offer triple pane windows, but it wasn't a decision that came easily. The school did have budget constraints that it had to meet.
The school in Washington, D.C., it's a Capital City Charter School, and that school chose our windows for these factors: energy efficiency, sound insulation, and the comfort it gives to the students in the classrooms. Just by choosing our windows, and we went against double pane aluminum, very, I believe, small thermal breaks, almost no thermal breaks. So according to GC, we were able to save $200,000 upfront costs, plus engineering firm who did the energy calculations, predicting $50,000 annually in heating and cooling savings. So these are big numbers, and it will continue happening every year.
That wraps up our look into passive window design. Thanks for watching.